Have you had the situation when you finished eating and you realized you were never actually hungry? It was all done because you were bored. Well, let's talk about it. If you eat when you're bored, it's not because your body wants calories, it's because your body wants stimulation with dopamine. And food is fastest button to get you there. In this video, I want to talk about dopamine death and how it leads to snacking and binge episodes and what are the replacements. Most people treat boredom as something very normal. Like, I'm bored, so I will eat. But boredom eating is completely unrelated to hunger. You only get desire to eat when you're bored because you are searching for the dopamine source, and food is perfect source for it. And if you will understand the process behind it, you will be able to stop doing that and still get the excitement you're usually getting from food when bored. Dopamine is not just pleasure. It's motivation, it's stimulation. And when you feel flat, when you feel like mentally tired, decision fatigue is one of the biggest reasons for the need of dopamine. Your brain wants the boost, which is very normal, right? You're bored, obviously. Boredom is so boring. Food is guaranteed boost, right? It gives you different type of mixture, which makes your dopamine release quite fast. For example, not only it tastes good, it's also consistency is also very good. Like, you might want something crunchy or something sweet or something salty, and this mixture creates this boost and the dopamine is released from your body and you are feeling very happy and very satisfied. So your brain creates this pattern, which is, if I'm bored, I will snack and I will feel so much better afterwards. But when we are trying to deal with it with willpower, and you're like, I am bored, but I'm gonna stay in boredom, I'm not gonna try to use food to deal with it, you're gonna fail. Unfortunately, you're gonna fail because your brain wants the stimulation right now, and you are not giving your brain this way to relax, because it's one of the ways to relax. So your brain will torture you until you give it what it wants. And that's what we call food noise. You know how you keep saying that, I want to eat this chocolate cake, but I'm not gonna. And all day you are thinking about the chocolate cake and you cannot stop until you finally have the cake and the noise goes away. Yeah, dopamine is one of the reasons why that happens. And that's why this technique, which I'm about to share with you, will not only be helpful with the boredom, but also with every time you are wanting excitement in your life and you are using food, which happens quite often. Let's go step by step. What are the things we can do? Well, first step, you already know, it's awareness. If you don't know you're doing that, obviously you're not gonna do anything to fix it. If I don't know something is wrong, I'm not gonna fix it. So when you're bored, how often do you go for food? Is it something that you started to notice and annoys you now? Is it something that you cannot explain why is it happening? How often are you watching a TV and snacking at the same time, and then you look at the bowl and food is completely gone? If those are things that you started to notice, then you need to do other steps, which I'm gonna list now. Step 2 is to find alternative things that make you entertained. And there's a little bit of but, which is, it doesn't have to have a goal. It should be something purely for entertainment, because when you're bored, you're using food as a source of entertainment. We need to entertain ourselves without food. Dancing, singing, music, going out, anything that makes you feel that you can entertain yourself, start experimenting. Like, start doing one of those things. Like, maybe you can try drawing or painting or crocheting or running. I don't know, a bunch of other things. For me, my go-tos are music and dancing. I would start listening to music. It gives me such a dopamine boost that I completely forget about food. Even, I shouldn't be saying this because I don't want to encourage doom scrolling, but even doom scrolling works. Like, it entertains you, even though it gives you a very cheap source of dopamine, it still gives you dopamine, so you can replace food with doom scrolling. little bit of downside there is if you start seeing food videos, then it's not gonna work right now. You would want food more. Step 3 will be to do the boredom test. It's like a 2-question test. It's extremely simple. First question is, am I bored? Am I flat? Am I restless? Second is, do I need stimulation or do I need comfort? Because a lot of times we don't need stimulation, we don't need entertainment. We are emotionally very tired, and boredom comes from emotional fatigue, and we don't really need entertainment. We need rest. We need to be comforted. You know those times when you just want to talk to someone and just whine about something and you don't need any fix, you just want to speak it out so you can get it out from your system. That's how it is. Like, those 2 questions are very helpful to see, is it truly boredom? Because sometimes it might not be. If that is stimulation that you want, then do step 2. If on step 3 you notice that you don't really want the entertainment, you want comfort, then you can build a toolbox for comfort. And those were just 3 steps which can be done to make sure you will not eat out of boredom. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!